smile amid devastation that one pararescueman will never forget. 10 years later, he's looking for the little girl with the big smile. Mike Maroney was an Air Force staff sergeant when Katrina hit. He was told to pack his bags, and within 18 hours, he was flying on helicopters with the Air Force, which would ultimately rescue more than 4,000 people. That's where he encountered the little girl who, without even trying, would lift Maroney's spirits for years to come.
It was 6 days after Katrina hit.
Airlift after airlift.
It was kind of like the Wild West. I mean, there were just helicopters everywhere, and people on the roofs, and people in trees, and people on buildings, and everyone's just waving, and it was crazy.
First, the woman who had been in a coma for many years. Then, the man having the heart attack. And then, the girl who became known as Katrina Kid.
She was just a cute little girl that was, happy.
He had spotted the little girl and her family on the street, desperately waving down the helicopter for help.
They lowered me down on the hoist, and I asked them to say, hey, you guys doing all right? You ready to get out of here? And they were like, yes, please.
It was the little girl's resiliency in the face of such tragedy that struck Maroney the most.
She was either blissfully ignorant or just really strong and resilient. And as we're going up on the hoist, she's like, hey, there's my house, there's my school, she's pointing everything out. And she just went through this, huge, devastating storm, and she still got that smile on her face.
A smile and an attitude etched in his memory a decade later.
As we were flying, her mom was scared. The helicopter's real loud and shaking, and things are going on. And her mom was like, oh. And the little girl starts rubbing her on the back and says, it's okay, Mom, we're safe now. When I went to go pick her up off the helicopter, she wrapped me up in that hug, and everything just stopped. That hug could have been 10 seconds or 10 hours. I don't know. It just, everything was good at that moment. And they just happened to get a picture of it. So I got pretty lucky. If you had to have one picture or a memory that was you for the rest of your life, like that picture, I think captures me pretty well.
The picture that ultimately prompted Maroney's search for the little girl.
I want to let her know what she's done for me, and that hug was very important, and that I think about her and her family.
5 years after Katrina, Maroney put the photo on social media to see if anyone had seen her. The Air Force Times picked up the story, and it went viral from there.
So she was 3 or 4 at the time, so she's 13, 14, because she's the same age as my eldest son.
The search for the little girl with the big smile lives forever in a photo, snapped amidst one of America's deadliest tragedies. In an effort to find the girl, the hashtag #FindKatrinaKid has been used thousands of times on social media. Despite a worldwide effort, the former pararescueman has hit a dead end. 10 years later, he remains hopeful that he'll be reunited with the child who was a ray of light during one of America's darkest times. For AccuWeather, I'm Jillian McMath.